In 1985, drug smugglers accidentally dropped some cocaine in Tennessee, which was then eaten by a North American black bear, who then proceeded to northern Georgia, where it died. Because generally, if you eat a bunch of cocaine, it's going to result in your inevitable death. 0 out of 10 would not recommend eating a brick of cocaine or a kilo or whatever you call it. Um, so yeah, that story kind of like came back into the news a couple years ago because everyone was like, we want to talk about something. Let's talk about the time Cokie the bear ate a bunch of coke and then overdosed and died. And so then it formed the basis for this movie. To say this movie is based on a true story is a bit of an overstatement. It's 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 not. It like that idea forms the premise for the movie, but to say it's based on a true story is nonsense because in this case, the bear just died. It didn't become a homicidal maniac like in this movie. Let's talk about Cocaine Bear. Thank you so much for checking out the video. Before we get started, click on that red subscribe button and the notification bell. That way you know whenever I post a new piece of content. So I'm aware of 2 movies that Elizabeth Banks has directed. She's directed Charlie's Angels, which came out several years ago and was pretty poorly received. And this movie, I feel like she's probably directed something else. I don't know. People mostly know her from her most prominent roles in the Hunger Games quadrilogy, and but I know her. She will always be J. Jonah Jameson's assistant in Sam Raimi's Spider-Man trilogy. That's where I know her from. That's where I love her from. She's a really good actress, and she seems like she's a capable director. This movie is a dumb, cheesy, surprisingly gory and nasty action horror comedy. I guess that's what you would call it. It's not as clever as it thinks. It also doesn't seem like it's trying to be as clever as it should. And it's a capable movie. This is going to be a really short review. This movie is fine. I don't think it's great. I don't think it's terrible. It got some chuckles out of me. I don't remember the name of any of the characters. I think Ray Liotta's character's name is Sid. R.I.P. Ray Liotta. This movie is dedicated to his memory. So yeah, Cocaine Bear. This movie is exactly what you expect. And there's a couple different types of movies like this, right? You have the comedies like the Sharknadoes and the Deep Blue Seas, which is actually a movie that tries to be more serious. And then you have like the outright awesome man versus nature movies, Jaws, Jurassic Park, I would call a man versus nature movie. And then you got the cheesy stuff like this, Anaconda. And I feel like when people started talking about this movie, I got the exact same feeling as I got when Snakes on a Plane came out. A movie that everyone was talking about, and I don't know anyone. I think I know like 2 people that saw that movie. And I don't know a lot of people. Like everyone was talking about Cocaine Bear, and then I feel like not that many people went to see it. Maybe I'm way off base. Maybe it made a bunch of money. This movie is fine. This is like a rental. It's a watch it one time, laugh at a handful of the jokes and moments and visual gags, and then never watch it again. That's where I'm at with this one. So there you go, Cocaine Bear. It's exactly what you expect. And also the CGI is terrible on the bear. So they didn't actually feed a bear cocaine. There is a really good running joke though about like how the bear just has to keep eating cocaine, and so it just keeps stumbling upon cocaine, and it like gives it not superpowers, but it feeds off of the coke. So there you go. I don't know if that's what coke is really like. Sound up in the comments. Let me know if it is. And yeah, thanks for watching. I'll see you next Wednesday at 9 a.m.